Hello chatboys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week/weekend. On my Monday I didn't have work until the evening. I was doing a 5 till close, which meant I had the daytime off to relax, and I had a nice lie-in. I then got up and got changed and had some breakfast and listened to a bit of music and was just watching a bit of Neighbours, catching up on that. Then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks and reading a bit more of this winter, and then I watched some TikToks and some vlogs and some of the cat and dog videos, and then I got myself ready and I went off on a massive walk and was enjoying the lovely sunshine and blue skies, and the weather has been so lovely at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays, as I'm so done with this rainy weather that we've been having. It's that light wind, it just gets you absolutely soaked that I just can't stand. And I'm going to show you guys some flower sets that I got now. Such lovely colours on those flowers. I love all the flowers and blossoms that are out and about at the moment. Spring is such a beautiful time of year. And I also got a snap of these pretty leaves that I'm going to show you guys now. They're so beautiful. Love the red leaves. And then I headed up to the high street and I went off and had a look inside the charge shops, went into W. Smith's and had a look at some of the stationery from there. I love stationery so much, but I was like, no, you don't need any more stationery, and went into one of the bookshops, and I love the smell of old books. And I then went into one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. Beautiful colourful flowers from there. I then had a nice chat with the flower shopkeepers from there, and then I got a mirror selfie from the mirror they have there, which is surrounded by lovely flowers, and I'm going to show you guys that mirror selfie I got now. I love a mirror selfie. I love that mirror with all the beautiful colourful flowers around the mirror. I then got some plant sets on there that I will show you guys now. Plant section is so beautiful. I love all the pretty patterns and colours on those plants and the plant pots and such, the cactuses. They're so cute, little plant pots, and got lots of lovely photos from there. Then I head down to my grandma's where my aunt and cousins were staying over from Ireland over Easter, and they were heading back the next day, so I headed down there to see them before they go back. And on the way down there I got some more flower sets I'm going to show you guys now. I got some really nice flower sets in the southeast whilst on the walk down to my grandma's. I then got to my grandma's to see my aunt and cousins before they go back to Ireland, and had a nice chat with them, had some cups of tea, and my mum and younger sister were down there already, and my dad had dropped them down there, and my dad had gone off to the shops and to do some bits and bobs, and then he came back and picked us up, and then we got back and I got home and my 2 parcels that I'd ordered from TikTok shop had arrived, and I got a jumper and a doll, and I'm going to show you guys the clips of those now. Here's the new jumper I got from the TikTok shop. It's this lovely dark blue colour and it's so soft, and on the jumper it has a quote and it says, "Alright, murder shows, comfy clothes and maybe 3 people," which is so true. Love this jumper. I'm not really a fan of having clothes with logos or writing on, but I saw this on the TikTok shop and knew that I had to get it, and it is so comfortable and fits like a glove. Here is the doll I got from TikTok. So she's got these pink earrings in, and she's got like reddish brown hair with some bangs. I love the eyes with the eyelashes, and she's got this handbag, and she's got this pink top with stars and moons and stuff, lots of sparkles on, and it's got some stripes down here. Then she's got some netting sleeves as well, and like a vest underneath the top. And then she's got these shorts with this white netting lace on, and then she has these white trainers, and I love the details, and really like the cap that she has on as well, the pink cap. And yeah, that is my new doll that I got off TikTok. I love them. I think I have a new obsession, TikTok shop, and I then wrote about my journal, watched Home and Away, Sleep to Country and Far Bound, listened to a bit of music, had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just doing a bit of drawing and some colouring in of some of my illustrations, and then I got myself ready for work. I was doing 5 till close, and it was me and Tash on close, and I got dropped to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and we absolutely smashed the clothes and cleaning jobs and got out about 10ish, and then we went off to the pub after work, and I'm going to show you guys snaps we got from the pub now. It was such a great evening. Got a selfie and a snap of our drinks. I had an alt malt cider, which is so good. Stayed there for a bit and then headed home. Got back, got into my PJs and finished writing my journal, put that away, and then for my tea I had some cheese and potato pie, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Cheese and potato pie was so delicious, definitely needed that, as after work I was so hungry. Then I watched the UK soaps, and then I was just watching some stuff on Netflix, and then I went off to bed, and then I was off on Tuesday and Wednesday. So on my Tuesday I got up after a nice lie-in, and I was just watching some Netflix, catching up on Neighbours, and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and had some jam toast, and I haven't had jam toast in ages. I just felt like getting some jam and have some jam toast, so I got some jam the other day from the shops. I then was just watching some vlogs and TikToks, listened to a bit of Kylie, and then I went off on a massive walk, and it was a lovely sunny day. Like I said, the weather's been so good at the moment, and I've just been absolutely loving it. And I think my moods definitely reflect on the type of weather. So when it's gloomy and dark and raining, I'm normally quite miserable, and then when it's sunny and bright and dry, I'm normally in a much better mood. I think we're all a bit like that. Weather definitely does reflect my moods, and yeah, I just hate that thin, like fine rain that gets you absolutely soaked. So I'm happy that we've been having a lot more better weather at the moment. I then head off to one of the flower shops, and I got some flower shops that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers from there. I love all the roses from there, and it smells so good. I then got a couple of plant stats from there that I'm show you guys now as well. I love these succulents and cactuses, they're so pretty, the beautiful patterns on them. Then I went off and had a look around some more of the charity shops, and went into one of the little arts and crafts shops and having a look around there. And then I got myself some lunch, and then I went off on a massive walk, and I got some nature snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I love the waterfall and the stepping stones, and there's just such beautiful walks from where I live, so I always love to go on big walks and have lots of explores. There's lots of things to see, and it was just such a lovely afternoon, having a lovely stroll, enjoying the sunshine and blue skies. I then got back and I had my lunch that I had in my backpack. I had a drink with me, so I had that whilst on my walk to keep hydrated, because it was actually quite warm. And I've been so happy being able to wear my shorts at quarter length, still wearing my jumper though, because it's still a little bit nippy when the sun goes in, and still a little bit windy. And then I got my lunch, had that when I got home, and had a sandwich and some crisps and had my drink, had a Lucasade, and was just watching some stuff off recorded to watch. I then was just working on some illustrations and colouring some of those in, and then I started my Bleach Up Doll, and I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, and also watched the live action Addams Family film, the second one with Debbie, absolute icon, love the Addams Family films. And then for my tea I had steak and chips, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Then after that I was watching Interior Design Masters. I love that show so much, and Sort Your Life Out isn't on at the moment. The last episode was a few Tuesdays ago, and I'm gutted because I love watching Sort Your Life Out. I can't wait for that to come back for a new season. Then I had some cereal, and I was just tidying my office and my Dolls and Dollhouse as it's getting a little bit messy. And then I was just watching some more stuff on Netflix, just watching a bit of Merlin and watching a bit of Bridgerton. I can't wait for season 3 to come out next month, as well as new Doctor Who as well. So many great shows coming back with new seasons. Also Stranger Things comes back as well soon for its 5th and final season. Heartbroken, I love Stranger Things so much. Even have a few Stranger Things pop figures, and I've got so many pop figures now. My younger sister came into my room the other day and was like, "Blimey, I think I have more than her now." And yeah, it started off as a little friendly competition, and now I think I've just become a little bit obsessed. But I love them and they make me happy, and I'll have to do an updated tour of them soon. I've got a lot more since the last video I did of my collection. And then I was just watching some episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Such a classic, I love that show so much. Then I was reading a bit more of This Winter from the Heartstopper universe, and then I went off to bed. And on my Wednesday I got up and got myself ready to go off for a coffee catch up down at Tash's house, my besties with Tash, and we were going to have like a little movie day and have some nibbles and just have a good catch up that we definitely needed. I've just been so busy that we haven't been able to catch up, and had some breakfast, and I was just watching a bit of TV, and then I locked up and headed off to get some snacks from the shops. And then on the way down to Natasha's I got some flower sets that I'll show you guys now. Such a lovely stroll down to Natasha's, lovely blue skies. I got some really pretty flower snaps, and I had my headphones on, loving having my Bluetooth headphones, and I could just put some music on and block out the world, and I feel like I'm in a music video. Sometimes I start saying out loud because I forget, and I'm like, oops. I then got to Natasha's. Tash was running a little bit late, and then she arrived, and we had such a lovely day watching Friends, having some nibbles, having some hot chocolates, and got some selfies, and just had a lovely catch up. Also laughed, always have so much fun with those girls. And Natasha made this pink bracelet here with a little shell on, and she also made this one, and I've got lots of compliments from customers at my workplace saying about those bracelets. And Natasha is just so talented, and she made one for herself, Tash and me, and we got a really cute photo of our hands showing the bracelets on all of our hands. And then we took the dog for a walk. Natasha's dog Chloe, who I call Clover, is a little Shih Tzu. She's like a little teddy bear, and she's just so fluffy. I think she's a Shih Tzu. No, she's like a teddy bear. I can't remember what breed she is, but she's just the cutest little thing ever. And I'm going to show you guys some snaps from our catch up at Natasha's now. Always have the best time at those two, and she even made us some sushi. Natasha is so great at making sushi. She's got a little sushi business that she does for her home, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of the sushi she made us now. I don't normally like sushi, but her sushi is so good. And I also got a snap of this little wreath she has in her kitchen that I'm going to show you guys now. It's so beautiful. Her house is so lovely and so aesthetically pleasing. We then played some games of Uno and watched some Friends episodes, and I've now got this app on my phone where I can change the channel and stuff and put onto Netflix and stuff, which I downloaded, which is free, which is quite cool. So if she's out of the room and she's paused it, I can now, and she's like, you can continue, I can now play, or I can just put something else on, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And I think it works on my TV as well, which means you don't have to move, you can just sit and like put it on the TV and it comes up with like, you can put on different like apps like WhatsApp and on like Netflix and Disney Plus, and you can like do stuff like that, which is quite cool. And then me and Tash headed off home, and then me and Tash then met up later on at Jenny's. Natasha was going to come down, but she couldn't come down in the end, and we met up at Jenny's and our mate Amelia was there. Dean was going to be able to come, but he had work, and so did Dave, who we also work with. So it was just me, Tash, Jenny and Amelia, and we had this chicken pasta thing that Jenny made, which smelled so good, and also had some trifle pudding that I brought over from the shops, and I hadn't had trifle in so long, and it was so good. And I'm going to show you guys the food that we had there now. The food was so delicious. Then we played a bit of Uno and also played Cluedo, which was so much fun. And then I got picked up and we dropped Tash back, and then I got home, I got into my PJs, finished writing my journal, and then I got my uniform ready for work the next day, and I was doing a split shift. So then after watching the UK soaps, I then headed off to bed as I needed to have an early night, as I had to be up early the next day. Then I got up the next day and got showered and changed, ready for work, had some breakfast, and then I got dropped to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was pretty busy, and I was ordering lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders, some bill taking, and I got to finish at 2 as I was back in at 5. So after work I then went off and got myself some lunch, and then on the way back I got some flour snacks that I'm going to show you guys now. A lovely stroll back from work in between my split shifts, and enjoyed the lovely sunshine and blue skies, and got some pretty flower snaps and some leaf snaps. I then got back and I had some lunch and was just watching some stuff on Netflix, and sorted out my boot up doll and tidied up my office and dollhouse, and was just watching some TikToks and vlogs and some funny dog and cat videos, and just chilling before going back to work at 5. I then got myself ready to go back to work and got dropped off to work and got clocked back into work. It was me and Tash on clothes, and we absolutely smashed the clothes, and it was pretty busy as we had quite a lot of people coming in for the burger and burger nights we do on Thursdays, and we do, so it's all day and in the evening, and it was pretty busy, so I was doing lots of burger and burger making. And then after work I got picked up and got home, got into my PJs, and I had my tea and I had a chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Chicken curry was so delicious, not as spicy as last week's, where I thought it was going to blow my head off, which I liked. I like it when it's not too spicy. I'm not very good at when it's too spicy. I then finished writing my journal, finished watching the UK soaps, and then I headed off to bed. And on my Friday I was doing a 9 till 3, so I got up early and got myself ready for work, and then headed off to work, and I got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was pretty busy. It was the last full day before the Easter holiday is over, so everybody was out. We had loads of people sitting inside and outside, and it was just full on. It was like, couldn't breathe, it was so busy. I was just in bar for most of the day doing pints, orange juices, milkshakes, smoothies, you name it, making all these drinks, running loads of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, putting tables together, taking them apart. It was a lot, and when I finished, I was actually like, oh, I cannot wait to get home and sleep. I got clocked off, got my bag and got changed into a jumper that I had in my bag, and then got a motorcycle fee from my workplace that I'm going to show you guys now. Then I headed off to the co-op and got myself some lunch from there, and then I got some flowers for my mum as it was her birthday from one of the flower shops. I then headed back, and on the way back the wind blew and all the paper that was pretty, like the pink paper and stuff that was wrapped around the flowers, blew off from the wind, which I was not very happy about, but the wind is a bitch, and so yeah, I was not very happy with that. But luckily the flowers are okay, so I got back and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the flowers I got for my mum for her birthday now. I got my mum these flowers for her birthday. They're so pretty, from this flower shop I always go to, and she loves lots of pinks, purples and blues, so I've gone for like whites and blues and pinks and purples. So they've got this lovely one here, lovely patterns and colours, some daisies, and these blue ones here, and this lovely white rose, and yeah, just such beautiful colours, and these white ones here are so cool. I love the little white bits on these flowers, and I can't wait to give them to her. They're so beautiful. The flower shop I went to, I always go to get flower snaps and plant snaps, and they always do such lovely flower bouquets. And my mum and dad had gone out for my mum's birthday to go for some food. My older brother was on his Xbox up in his room, younger sister in her room, and I let myself back in as the door was locked. And then my younger brother popped in, was on a break from work, and then he went off back to work, and he came back later on for the party tea that we had for our mum for her birthday. And my older sister came over, and so did my grandma. My older brother had gone to pick her up, and then my younger brother and his girlfriend came over, and we had the party tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the party tea that we had now. It was so good, ate so much. Then after that, my younger sister went upstairs, so she had a bit of a headache, and my young brother and his girlfriend ended up going off home as they had stuff to do at the house and had to go feed their cat. And then my older sister stayed for a bit, and she went off home as well. And then I finished watching the UK soaps, and then finished writing my journal, put that away, had some cereal, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Saturday I got up and I had some toast and a cup of tea for breakfast, and had some lemon curd toast. Love lemon curd so much. My mum calls it lemon turd because she's not a fan of lemon curd. I was then just watching some funny TikTok and posted some TikToks that I'd done, and was watching some stuff off a record that I'd finished watching. And then I got myself ready to go off to the garden centre, and on the way to the garden centre I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. I had a really good walk up to the garden centre. Love going on my walks. I could walk for miles, and I had my Bluetooth headphones on, so I was listening to music, which makes me walk even quicker, and got some really lovely flower snaps. And it was a lovely sunny day again, lovely blue skies with a little bit of a breeze that meant it wasn't too hot, which I really like. I like when the weather's like in the middle, it's not too hot, not too cold, just right. I then got up to the garden centre and had a look around the garden centre, and first of all I got some flower sets from the flower section that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers from there. I love the entranceway in the summer because they have lots of dahlias, and I love dahlias. They're probably one of my favourite flowers to get snaps of, and I can't wait for dahlia season. And then I went off into the cafe and had some lunch from there, and I had a tuna cheese panini with some chips and some coleslaw and a pot of tea and a cola, and it was so delicious. The coleslaw is, well, I never used to be a fan of coleslaw, but now I absolutely love it, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then let my food go down after having my lunch, and I sat out in the courtyard area to have my lunch and was enjoying the sunshine and lovely breeze that was coming through. And then I spotted one of the workers who come into my workplace, so I was chatting with them for a bit. I then went inside of the garden centre and was looking at the stationery and homework section, and was having a look at sort of the plants and the flowers from the plant section, and I'm going to show you guys the plant sets that I got from there now. I love the plant section so much, all the lovely patterns and colourful flowers in there, and like really exotic plants and flowers from there, and had a lovely look around there, and loved the succulents and cactus from there. Then I made my way back, and on the way back I got some more flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. I had a lovely stroll back. I then got home and I was watching Home and Away and Escape to Country and Doctor Who and a bit of Merlin. Had a few Home and Aways that I had to catch up on, and I then was just reading a bit more of Solitaire, one of the books from the Heartstopper series, as I'm now on that book, and I'm slowly making my way through all of them as I watched a TikTok about it, and I've got like it all in order, like, so it's like all chronological, so I'm making way through all of the books in order. And then I got myself ready for work, and it was me and two other colleagues on shift, and it was a curry night, so I knew that it was going to be busy. And I got dropped to work, got clocked in, put my bag away, put my phone on charge so the phone was about to die, and Tash kindly made me a chai latte with coconut milk before she left. And I looked at the booking sheet, and we had 15 bookings, and probably had even more than that, and it was just so busy. And I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and doing some cleaning and close jobs, trying to get some stuff done before it was too late, like in the evening. And I served so many of the curries, and I didn't drop a single thing, thank God. I did smash a glass though, which was very annoying, and quickly cleaned that up, and literally got the glass off the side to put away out the back in glass wash, and hit one of the pumps for one of the ciders, and literally it almost smashed into one of my colleagues. So I was like, oh my God, checked if she was okay, and luckily she was okay. And yeah, I was absolutely mortified, so I cleaned that up. And I've been so good, I haven't dropped or smashed anything in so long, and that happened. I was like, for God's sake. And we didn't get out till like after midnight because it'd been so busy, and we had like 50 dozen trays of glasses that we had to put away. And then I clocked off, got my bag, and I got picked up by my dad who'd done a disco. So then got back and got to my PJs, and then I had an egg mayonnaise sandwich, a cup of tea, and a bit of trifle. And then I was just finishing my journal quickly, and then headed off to bed as I was absolutely zonked. Then on my Sunday, which is today, I got up and got showered and changed, ready for work, and I was doing a 9 till 3, and my dad dropped me to work, and I got to work, put my bag away, and got clocked in, and there was 5 of us on shift, and it was pretty busy, and I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders, and some drinks making. And we had 2 new colleagues on shift, so I was happy to show them the ropes, as I've been there for yonks now, so I'm pretty good. I know pretty much know what I'm doing now, should do. And it was quite a good shift, it went quite quickly, and we had people sitting and eating and drinking inside and outside. And at 2 o'clock we had a baby shower come in, so they sat in the far corner, so they decorated it all, and we put some sandwiches and cakes and stuff out, and they had like a little afternoon tea thing, which was quite cute. And then we had a singer come in and perform that we have on most Sundays, which was quite good. So whilst I was on the bar making drinks and stuff, I was having a bit of a dance, and then I finished at like 3ish because I stayed a bit later so that one of our colleagues could have a lunch break, and also help tidy up a bit as there's a little bit of a mess from where I've been so busy. And then I finished, got changed into this jumper that I'm wearing right now, which I love striped jumpers and tops. And then I got my bag, got clocked off, and headed off to the lounge where I had some lunch, and I had a halloumi burger with some fries and coleslaw. Bloody love coleslaw, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So good. I was so hungry and definitely needed that. Then I got a mirror selfie from the bathroom that I'm going to show you guys now. I know I've got snaps on there before, but I just bloody love that mirror, and the lanterns I've installed in that mirror are so cute. And you know, I'm a sucker for a mirror selfie. Then I went to go to get some cash out, because where I go to get my haircut they only accept cash and not card, but the machine was not working unfortunately, and so I'll have to get money out tomorrow. I also need to get a little bit of a trim. I'm going to get my haircut ready for when I go to York with Tash, and it's coming soon. I cannot wait. And then on the way back I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely flower snaps I was able to get whilst on my way back. I then got home and got changed and sorted my uniform out for work tomorrow, and then I was listening to a bit of music. I then sorted out my Bluetooth doll and was working on some illustrations, and then my grandma came over for our Sunday roast and was brought over, and then my older sister came over for the roast, and my younger sister came down and she had been asleep. I also had a little bit of a nap as I was absolutely exhausted for today. And then we had the Sunday roast, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. The Sunday roast was so good, definitely needed that, and also had a sprinkled iced donut, which is so good. Then we helped tidy away, and then my older sister dropped our grandma home and got back, and my older brother and sister and younger sister are just watching, I think, one of the Star Trek films, and I'm then going to be playing this game called Magic. And my mum and dad are watching with the Star Trek films, so I'm not really a big fan of Star Trek. I prefer Doctor Who. And I am now off to go to my workplace for the quiz night we do on Sunday nights with Tash and her sister Jamie. And I hope you guys have all had a lovely week/weekend. All have a lovely new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog very soon. Bye.